Hi, my name is Srikant Noorani. I'm a developer and engineering architect with CA Technologies. Today, I'm going to be talking about CA APM and the Jenkins plugin. So here's a quick overview of CA APM Jenkins plugin. It is available in Jenkins repository. From a features and capability perspective, you can bring in multiple key performance indicators. You're able to set multiple fail conditions. Once the build completes, you get an email notification. You are able to jump from cross-build performance dashboard into APM in context, and also it publishes key attributes like build number and build status into APM Team Center. Here's a screenshot of the cross-build dashboard in Jenkins, and as you can see, once you click on the dashboard, it takes you in context to see a APM web view. At the bottom, it also provides the reason for a build failure. For example, in this case, it says that the calculated value of about 2.26 second is over the condition that was set in the configuration. Here's a screenshot of CA APM Jenkins publishing certain key attributes like build number and build status into APM Team Center view. With that, let's jump over for the demo. Here's the configuration screen for one of the projects that I've defined in Jenkins. In this particular project, I've already configured CA APM Jenkins plugin. This is how the configuration looks like. It asks for some basic information like where your enterprise manager is, the web services port that it's listening on, the credential, and for the key performance indicator, you have the ability to bring in multiple key performance indicator and also specify how many data points you want. This helps in limiting the number of information that we gather from enterprise manager. You also have the ability to set fail conditions, so you are provided with two fail condition. Either you can set a particular metric value greater than or less than a certain static threshold, or you can say I want a particular metric in comparison to another metric. So for example, if the developer is implementing a critical database functionality concerned about running out of database connection count, he or she can basically specify the database connection count metric here, compare that with, let's say, the volume. And if it is over a certain threshold, then the build is marked as failed. And for publishing it to APM Team Center, again, you provide some information. All these are documented. So for this particular demo, I've already configured Jenkins to pull some source code from GitHub and run some deployment. And then once the deployment is successful, it runs CA APM Jenkins as post-build action. All right, let's go back to the project and run the build. All right, so before we run the build, our cross-build performance dashboard looks like this. So we are bringing in two key performance indicator. One is add item to cart, okay, and then the other one is order confirmation. All right, so everything for now looks great. They're all under about 450 milliseconds. So let's kick off a build and see what happens. So I just kicked off a build. We should start seeing another one right here. Okay, the build is getting deployed and it's going to run some tests. So it's going to take some time to run those tests. And once the test completes, it's going to run CA APM Jenkins plugin that pulls performance information from APM into Jenkins dashboard. So build just got completed and I got a failure notification. So let's look at the cross build performance dashboard. As you can see that the build fail condition has been met. The calculated value of 3 seconds for this particular metric order confirmation is much greater than the value that has been set. So let's jump over to web view and see what happened. As you can see that particular metric, there was a performance issue and the average response time spiked up to more than 5 seconds. So let's see what exactly went on with that particular transaction. So let's go to the traces view. select the one with about 4 seconds response time. As you can see, the transaction traveled from text change, order confirmation, text change services, and then finally to node application. Under node application, as you can see, a particular method, gateway compute with get, kind of took about 4 seconds, and that basically resulted in application performance. So if you look at the component detail screen, it clearly tells you that this particular method was dispatched, and that's where it spent most of its time. So as a developer, I'll go and check out the code, exactly what's going on in my dispatch method, and fix it. So this allows me to kind of quickly get to the root cause. As a developer, CAAPM basically provides me with that insight and visibility to quickly fix the code and deliver a quality product at much faster rate. So in conclusion, with CAAPM Jenkins plugin, developers are not only able to reap the full benefit of APM, but also deliver a quality product at much faster rate. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much.